Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make homemade authentic Yemeni Sambosa. We're going to start off with chopped onions, potatoes, peas and carrots that are steamed, ground beef, spring rolls, salt, black pepper, cumin, tomato paste, and oil. So here we're going to put some oil in the pan and we're going to put in the chopped onions. We're just going to mix it together until it kind of like turns brownish. And then we're going to put in the potatoes. The potatoes are not cooked at all, so that's why I put them early. I put them in with the onion so that, you know, potatoes takes time to cook. The peas and the carrots are already steamed, so that's going to be last. So we're just going to mix the potatoes and onions together until they turn a little golden brown. So when the potatoes turn into like a nice gold color and the onions, that's when you're ready to put in the ground beef. Put in the ground beef and just like mix it with the onions and the potatoes. You don't want the ground beef to be in like clumps, so try to like open it up. You want it to be like very, 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 very small, like rice kinda, or no, like couscous. So as you can see here, the meat is turning brown and the potatoes are also golden brown and the onions are just like mixed in there. Okay, and I'm going to put in the seasoning. You want to put the seasoning in the meat as soon as you put in the meat. So you're just going to eyeball everything. You're not going to put too much of everything. You're just going to put salt. See, I'm just eyeballing. And then we have black pepper. And then we have cumin. Okay. And then we're just gonna stir. We're just gonna mix this up together. Okay. You want to have the ground beef. You don't want to have the ground beef so clumpy. You don't want it to be stuck to each other. Okay. It's actually looking really good. Right, taste it. It needs a little bit more salt, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more salt. It's fine. Okay. Some people like lots of salt. Some people don't like salt at all. So me personally, I like to add a little bit of tomato paste. It gives it like a little kick. And then you're just gonna mix that up together. Okay. So after the tomato paste, you're gonna add in the peas and the carrots. These peas and carrots, I already steamed them. The reason why I steam the peas and carrots in advance is because they take a little longer to cook. So I just prefer to steam them in the beginning and then just put them in with the ground beef and potatoes and onions at the end. Right. These are already pre-cooked, so here I have the flour, and the flour is the magic glue for me. It's what closes up the sambusa. You just eyeball it. If you want it thin, you can just put more water. If you want it thick, just put less water. I prefer it to be thick. If you make it too liquidy, then it's not gonna really close up your sambusa together. When you make it thicker, it's easier to work with. So just keep stirring it, stir it, stir it, stir it until it's not clumpy anymore. So it should look like this. It should be this thick. You don't want it to be lighter than that. So this is the spring rolls. You can get it from any Middle Eastern store, or you can actually get it from an Asian shop. They sell them for like $1.29 and it comes with 25 pieces. Some people like to cut it in half, but I personally like to cut it in thirds. I like to make them small. I don't like to make them big. So you're gonna start cutting here and then the other half. You can make them in half if you want to. I just prefer to make them in thirds. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So these two, I'm gonna put them back in the bag while I work on the one that's out there. So what you want to do here, you're going to take a paper towel and you're going to put the spring rolls inside of the paper towel and you're going to cover it. This way it's not going to dry up the spring rolls. If you don't put it in a wet towel, in like 5 minutes the spring rolls are going to be very dry. So what you're gonna do here, you're gonna make it like a cone. You're gonna fold it like this. You're gonna put some paste. And then you're gonna close it up. You're gonna turn it around, now you have a cone. You're gonna place the beef inside the sambusa. You're gonna place the beef inside the sambusa. Just make sure that it's all the way in. Make it nice and full. You're gonna take some magic glue and you're gonna put it like in every single corner. Every single side, every single corner. You want it to be closed. You don't want oil to get in. What you're gonna do is you're gonna hold that tip over here and you're gonna pull it all the way down as much as you possibly can. Now you have two sides that are open, right? You're gonna just like close it up really nice and easy. And you're gonna close this side also. If you see any open corners, just take some magic glue and close it up because you don't want oil to go inside. And then you're just gonna place it in the pot. Well, here I double them. I make them two so the oil doesn't go inside them. Some people do it with one layer. I do it with 2 layers. So here again, you're just gonna fold it and you're gonna put the magic glue. You're gonna put the other side. You're gonna put the other side on top. And you see the corner over here? The corner has to be closed. You're gonna flip it over. And yeah, you're just gonna put the ground beef inside. You're just gonna stuff it. Make sure you stuff it good. And then again, you're gonna take some magic glue and you're just gonna put it all over. It doesn't matter to put extra glue. And you're gonna take the corner again and you're gonna stretch it as much as you possibly can. So you're gonna make sure you're gonna hold here so it doesn't rip, and then you're gonna pull as much as you possibly can, and then you're gonna close the 2 corners. Just check all 3 corners and make sure that they're all closed. And that's it, you have your sambusa. After the first 2 tries, it should be really simple and easy, and yeah, you do it really quick. I really recommend using these spring rolls. It's much better than making the homemade ones because it does get a little complicated, especially when we're fasting during Ramadan. And this is it. So this is about 30 sambusa. You can just freeze them and take them out of the freezer an hour before you want to cook them and just fry them. Hope you guys enjoy. Ramadan Kareem.